welcome to my channel, Keeley Talks. I hope you're all doing well. It's Friday, it's St. Patrick's Day, and we're here to do some free readings. Why does my camera look blurry? What the hell? Anyway, we're going to start the readings in a few minutes. So for anybody who is new here, the way that these readings work is when I'm ready, I will ask everyone to put a 1 in the chat if they would like a reading, and if I'm drawn to you, I'll pick you, and then you can ask a question. And I'll just say no legal or health related questions, but if you don't know what to ask, you can ask for a general. Let me say hello to everybody in the chat. So hi to Liz, hi Yellowbeard, James Gibson says hi Miss Keeley, still subscribed, still smashing the like button. Like button has been illuminated. Thank you, Yellowbeard. Hey Pamstar, and thank you for sharing the stream on Twitter. Let me just share that as well quickly to let everybody know that we are live, because I've not got back into my proper routine yet, so we need to make sure that everybody knows. There we go. Hello to Jenny as well. Hey, hope you're doing well. And I hope you're all doing well. By the way, guys, I don't know if some of you know from me saying the other day when I was live, but today is in fact mine and Gary's 2-year anniversary of officially being together. So we're going to be celebrating that in a bit when he's off work, and I can't wait. And I just can't wait to for him to get himself back over here, because it's been too long. And he's in the chat. Hello, my love. He says, hi everyone, just wanted to pop in to say hello. Well, he's probably gone, hello, like he does. Lots to do at work, so can't stay, but wanted to say happy 2-year anniversary to my love. I love you. Well, I love you too, my love. I do. Thank you for coming in. There we go. Thank you, Liz, for the congrats there. So, guys, as you all know, the way we start our streams with a spiritual AF card. So let me just grab that. This just gives us all guidance for our day, for everybody out. Thank you, Jenna. See you in a bit, my love. Okay, so this one says, think twice before you give a fuck. Ask yourself this. What if that thing, in quotes, a thing that's bothering, worrying, haunting you, didn't matter? If it didn't matter, would you be happier, kinder, more productive? If it didn't matter, would you sleep better? Would you let yourself enjoy an ice cream cone or whatever else your heart desires? If so, then don't give that fuck. If not giving a fuck means going against one of your core values, then go ahead. Give that fuck. You're not supposed to never give a fuck. The point is to give them where it matters, to balance your fucks. If fucks for money, would you drop that much money here? Take care to spend your fucks wisely. Love it. So that's telling us all to, you know, obviously there's some things that do matter where we do really need to care about, but there's some things where we're letting ourselves get over anxious and stressed about, which just isn't it? Hey, Phantasmagorical. Nearly couldn't say your name then. Sorry, but hello. And also I might have already shown this book before, I don't know, but I love this book. Little suggestion for anyone who does like the spiritual books like I do, and divination books and stuff. What is my destiny? Have you ever wondered what your future has in store for you? The answer could be in the palm of your hand. This book has all sorts of different types of divination, from tea leaf reading to bird behaviour, reading spider webs, and all sorts of little activities, learning tarot, palm reading, journaling, all different types of divination that you can use. It is called What is My Destiny, and I don't know who the author is, because Astrid Carvel. So yeah, that is the one that I'm showing you guys today. Phantasmagorical says, oh, I just missed my home slice. He might be still listening. I know that he can't keep writing in the chat, but he may still be listening, and if he is, Gary, Fanta said hello. Okay, let me get some cards. 1 second. Happy St. Patrick's Day as well to everybody. My dad is Irish, so my family and my dad's side are all Irish, so obviously I'm going to be celebrating that in a bit with a few whiskies, as well as celebrating mine and Gary's 2-year anniversary. So it's like 2 in 1. Mine and Gary's anniversary always runs on St. Paddy's Day, and I love it. Hello, Hen. Hey, Margot as well. She says hello, Keela. Hi, everyone, including Gary lurking. He's about. You might be listening in. I'm not sure. Okay, where's that little banner? If you would like a reading, put a 1 in the chat. Oh, I hope your electricity is okay, Margot. And I'm glad to see you. I'm glad to see you all. I am. Okay, see a few ones, so let's see who we are drawn to. Jenna, do you want to put your question in the chat, my love? Liz says, I don't know what St. Patrick's Day is, but happy St. Paddy's Day to you. St. Patrick's Day is celebrating St. Patrick, who I can't remember if it, I think it was snakes. He scared all the snakes out of Ireland or something like that. It has become a bit of a commodity, I think, in recent years. But my family, my Irish family, what they like to do is to go to, like, there's a place in Manchester called the Irish Centre, and they always do fun things on St. Patrick's Day. So my family like to go and do that. But I can't get to it, and I've not been to it since I was like a teenager, so I'm hoping to get back into that at some point. But this year I'm just going to be having a drink and chilling out with my love and celebrating our milestone of 2 years. Margot said, drove the snakes out of Ireland. I was right. You know what else I had in my head? I had snakes and dragons, but I was like, no, I'm sure it's snakes. Drove the snakes out of Ireland, yeah. Can I have a general reading, says Gina. Okay, my love. Okay, my love. First of all, you have the strength card that came out first, and I feel, Jenny, that you, my love, have had to spend your life with a great deal of strength, but you have a very, very soft nature personality, and you are very much try to see the positive side of everything. Oh, thank you, my girl. And I feel, let me try and focus on my cards a second. Let me just do this. I feel like that there's been many trials and tribulations for you, Jenna, and there's been many times when you felt like you could just blow a fuse, but you've just stayed calm and you stayed mellow. And even when there's been chaos within your life, you've stayed very, very calm and very subtle about it. The second card that I brought out for you, my love, is the Knight of Swords. This card's coming in for the present, for right now, and it's saying that we're needing to take action right now. I want to say that where you would have previously been more paused and you know, not really taking risks and just stay strong within your situation, right now is about taking action and moving forward, and being mentally prepared for change. But I feel like it is positive change. I've not seen anything that can dictate anything negative or untowards it. I do feel like that there is positive change coming your way, but I feel like it's just gonna come out of nowhere and you're not gonna be expecting it. They keep showing me the number 4, my love. I don't know why. I don't know if it's the month, which is April next month, could be, but I just keep seeing the number 4 popping out to me. They are talking about changes within the home situation as well, and I don't know why, but they're bringing me to the month of August now. And also, I'm going really, really cold on my hands. And just the same as when I go really hot on my hands, this is energy related. And I want to say, my love, that you have been feeling like you could be in the house with the heating on. I don't know if you have central heating in your house. I don't know where you're from. But you could be in the house could be quite mellow and warm, and all of a sudden you would go freezing cold. And I feel very strongly that you are clairsentient, and you tend to feel things that you can't always explain. And the first place that you will go cold is on your hands, okay? And this is spirit that drawing near you, not to scare you, but if this is something that you are wanting to divulge in or to open up more, the routes I always suggest is going to like a spiritual church or spiritual centre of some kind that do many developing courses to help you open up that. All the spiritual senses, we all have them, and some of people are aware of them and some people aren't. It's like when you have your 5 senses, you know, your taste, touch, sight, whatever. The spiritual senses are we all have them. It's just that some people need to learn how to tap into it more than others. And this could be the case here, but I want to say that there is a lady that does come to you from spirit, my love, and she does put her hand on your left shoulder, showing me that she is on the maternal side, she is on the mother's side, okay? And she puts a bunch of keys in your hand, and she's saying time for change, love, you know that. And I know that is what the tarot cards have said as well, but this is what she's putting in your hand here, and she's saying time for change. She's shown me a really, really old-fashioned phone as well, and I feel like that this lady, when she was here on the earthly plane, would have been the kind of person who didn't like this modern malarkey. She liked things to be very old school, and even like relationship situations and life in general. And I feel like that she was one to give a lot of advice, and she would use the terms very much back in my day. I don't feel very tall with this lady, and I don't feel taller than 5 foot, and I feel like that she does draw close, and she's making me aware that she did suffer with her back, and she would have put her hand on her back. I don't feel like she would have complained about it. She's also drawing me to her hand as well, making me aware pain in her hand and her wrist area, but I don't feel like she was one to complain about it. But she showed me this warmest smile, and she showed me that she was very loving, and she had big loving arms, and she would have very much have mothered everybody around her. But she's also saying that you and her have very similar personalities. Like, you're the same in the sense of being old-fashioned minded, not necessarily technology, but with situations and stuff. And sometimes you can find yourself in a stagnant place and find it hard to push yourself forward. Now, we do have the King of Cups here going forward into the future, and I feel like that the King of Cups is coming in and saying it's I know that you've always had this strength, okay, but they're talking about where emotionally you're going to be feeling more stronger within yourself. It's like we've always had to be strong for other people and put on a strong brave face, but going forward you're going to start feeling more stronger in yourself. You're going to start feeling a lot more confident. They are making me aware that there is projects that you're wanting to start as well, my love, but we do need to be putting the work in. Instead of just thinking to yourself that's a good idea, or I'll start it on Monday, we're needing to start putting the foundations in now, to lay them foundations in for yourself. Okay, let me get a verbal deck card. I don't want any comments at the minute, guys, because I was getting distracted, so I just had to put them to one side. For anyone who has StreamYard knows what I mean. Okay, this one's just fell right out of the deck for you. It literally jumped out like a tuna coming out of the water. It says detox. Drink a smoothie, unfriend that arsehole, and throw some shit out. This card comes out quite a lot as we're going into the spring months here, and it's talking about having that spring clean of your house, but also having a mental spring clean as well. If there's people around you who ain't serving you, start to recognise that and step back away from them as well. And it's also telling you to think about bringing healthy stuff within your body as well. Drink a smoothie. So there might be something there where they're saying we're needing the vitamins at the moment. I hope that was okay for you, Jenna. I'll put this up for anyone who would like a reading, put a 1. And let me see where I was with my comments. Fanta says happy anniversary, love you two to pieces. Hen says happy anniversary to Keel and Gary, can't believe it has been 2 years already. I know. It's gone fast. Margot says, Aaron says congratulations, my son, he knows who you and Gary are. Tell your son I said thank you. Erin says good morning everyone. Good morning, Erin, hope you're okay, my love. I'm just waiting for the ones to come in and just need to cleanse my cards before we move on to the next person here. Jenny says thank you, it was great. Thank you, my love, for coming into the stream today, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the stream and hanging out with everybody for however long you can. Cards are falling. Okay, Margot, feel drawn to you, my love. Do you want to put your question in the chat? Going warm with the energy now. Like, I've not got my heating on or anything, but my cheeks are going all red because when my energy gets high, that's what happens. I go all pink cheeked. So for those who are celebrating, how is everyone going to be celebrating St. Patrick's Day? Or have you got anything planned? Obviously, Margot, don't you tell me who I'm about to give a reading, but I mean, let's hear what if people have anything planned for St. Patrick's Day. I hope you guys who are celebrating it have a great time. By the way, guys, we're going to be alive till about 2:15 UK time, which is about 10:15 Eastern, I think, because we're 4 hours apart at the moment with their clocks going forward for the daylight saving. Ooh, Hen says she's doing an Irish themed stream tonight and has brought baby Shan to celebrate. Okay, my love. So the first card that's come out for you is St. Christopher with safe travel. This card is it's got St. Christopher with a child on his shoulders there. I feel like that either yourself or someone around you is planning on taking a trip in the near future. St. Christopher's coming in and bringing safety around that travel. It's also talking about to staying track on our journey ahead, staying track on our path. This may be somebody who is closely connected to you, who easily gets distracted when they start a project or a task. Their mind tends to wander and they tend to get off course. St. Chris is coming forward and he's bringing the staff of support, saying that their spirit guides are around them, whether it's you or somebody close to you. Their spirit guides are around them and they're trying to redirect their attention to their intended path, because they do get distracted quite a lot. They are talking about bringing drinking more water as well, that somebody needs to be hydrating more because they haven't been and they have been getting headaches. Okay, I do want to say that in this I call them cycles, like we go through many cycles within our life, many little trials and tribulations, but within the cycle that we're in right now, it's like we're on a learning venture. But I feel like that this is either connected for yourself or someone close to you, Margot, and it's saying that the cliffs are behind us. This is saying that this person, the card this person is intended for, has just come over the cliffs, just come over like the hard part of this cycle, and they are feeling like a little less confidence within themselves. But St. Christopher's coming along saying, hey, you're gonna be alright, you just need to keep going forward, okay, and keep believing in yourself, because opportunities are coming forward. Let me hide that. You got your man, yeah, golden opportunity. Bloody hell. But your man is coming through saying important doors are opening for you right now, walk through them. This is saying that there's many opportunities coming forward. We've got a lot of water again. Let me try and hide that bit, but yeah, there's like a lot of water and a lot of cleansing going on. This could be surrounding somebody who has just been feeling a bit down on the weather, whether that's physically, mentally or emotionally, but not feeling quite right, and they're saying, hey, we're needing to get the water in there, we're needing to hydrate, but also bringing the cleansing around you as well. They're also talking about where we keep being too serious, and I feel like that they're saying it's not a case of being too serious, but not having the time to do the fun things as much as we need to. They're pointing my attention to the dolphin. I don't know if you can. Let me do it that way. The dolphin right here, saying there is right now is time to be making memories and making sure that we do find time to be having the fun times, rather than saying it, oh, I'm busy tonight or whatever. You know, try and spare yourself an hour whether it's just for yourself to have some fun or to spend them fun times with your friends or your family, or yeah, with your friends or your family or yourself. Sorry, don't know where I was going with all then. We've also got Green Katara here saying start delegating. Ask others, including me, to help you instead of trying to do everything by yourself. This card's coming, Margot, saying sometimes you have a lot of pride and you don't really like asking others to help or showing weakness to other people. And this could also be connected to somebody close to you, as I felt strongly with the Saint Christopher card there. That this is saying that there's a stubbornness of not wanting to say, hey, I could do with a bit of help. And if this is yourself, this is saying, you know, ask out to other people. You know, I feel like that you do have people around you that you do trust who can come and support you with certain things, even if it's just a conversation, because sometimes we just need to have a whinge and a nag and just, you know, and get it out of us, and then we can feel a lot more cleansed. And it's also saying that if this is for somebody who's close to you, try and persuade them, is there any help that they need, or if you see things that they may be struggling, try and ask them, do they need help with this certain situation. Let me get you a Rebel deck card, my love. This stream feels like it's going really fast today. Okay, I feel like that this card is connecting to somebody close to you, Margot. And it says you are talented, fucking amazing, and obviously you are, I don't mean it like that. But I feel like that the intended message on the back of this card, as well as the front, is intended for somebody close to you. And it says the world needs your power, use your voice, just don't use it for dumb shit. This card is coming forward saying that there is somebody not doing their full potential, that there is things that they want to do to help other people, and it's like they're feeling a bit shy and they keep stepping themselves back. So this person needs help knowing how amazing they are. I mean, that could be yourself who doesn't know that specifically, but the card is here to remind you. Okay, let's see. Oh, that was okay for you, Margot. Who would like a reading? Please put one in the chat. Hen says, I'm gonna have a look to see if any materials to make a leprechaun hat. That sounds like fun. Thank you, Fanta, for sharing my social medias in the chat. I appreciate you. Okay, just waiting for the one. I've gone to dot. Thank you, Keela. I was laughing at Hen. She does know me well. Oh, well, I love that. Hen, do you want to put your question in the chat, my love? Liz says, I would love a reading, but I have to pick up my son from school in 15 minutes. I will start trying to start my streams like I used to, which was about 12:30, sometimes 12:15. Seems like there's not enough minutes in the day sometimes. Should I be actively trying to move forward now? Okay. Obviously, I can't remember if it was last week Hen I gave you a reading, and I don't know if I've said this in the chat before, but I think Hen would know this herself. But just for anyone who does have readings close together, sometimes the cards can be repetitive. I can't remember what I said to Hen in her reading or anybody, but because I always forget. But sometimes the cards the readings can be repetitive. Also as well, just I know this might not be an option for you, Liz, but for anyone who wants a private reading, there is an email, what's it called, a public email. My public email address is in the description of this video, and if you'd like a private reading, you can email me on there and we can talk about it. Hello, Tanya. It was a couple of weeks ago, and yes, I agree. Yeah, I don't think I managed to do a stream. It was after the kids came back off our term, whenever that was. But yeah, I'm glad you know what I mean. But let me just cleanse my cards first. Okay. Ah, what? Too many. Sounds like one of my cats have just fallen from the windowsill. Mister. Hey, Cement Shoes. Cement Shoes, I did reply to you, my love, as well. I know you might have been busy, but I did reply to you, love. Misty doesn't have his collar on, and if you're wondering why I'm saying his, is because we took what we thought was her to the vets on Monday, and turns out he's a boy, and he was supposed to have been having a neutering, but it turned out to be a castration, and he doesn't need his collar on anymore. Okay, first of all, Hen, when I look into your cards, I do see a lot of female energy. Let me just show you the cards that I have got that came out for you, if they stay still. I pulled 4 cards out for you. Hey, Eco. Hello, hello. No worries, Cement Shoes, my love. The first card that came out for you, Hen, is the Empress. The Empress is coming forward, and the first thing she's showing me, drawing me to, is the planchette. And I know your question is, should I be actively trying to move forward now? With the card first drawing me to that planchette, is saying, hell yeah, we do need to be going forward, and we do need to be looking towards finding our happy place. Drop that card, I'll get it back in a minute. Take care, Liz, my love. The Empress card is coming in and saying that it's time to give birth to new ideas. It's time to start new projects, and give birth to, allow new relationships. And this doesn't necessarily mean romantic relationship, but it's just saying allow yourself to be open to new possibilities. Now, the Empress card is showing me a lot of, it's drawing me to all the yellow, and saying that when we finally do let the universe when we finally allow the universe the freedom that we're ready to go forward, things are going to start coming for you in bundles of fruition. I can't think of the word. But I feel like this plentiful of blessings, essentially. Let me get the other card because it's fell and I need it. Okay, so obviously the second card we had was the Ten of Pentacles. This is saying where we should be focusing right now, on being in a happy place. They are talking about an improvements financially for yourself as well. They're saying behind the scenes, this is something that you have been wondering about, when things are going to improve there, and it's saying that that is going to improve for you. We have got the Ace of Cups here as well. This is again giving birth to new ideas and emotionally allowing them new relationships to come forward for yourself. But they're saying that, you know, that sometimes, you know, you need to be reaching out, talking about people who we used to really get on with, and just because life has happened, you have lost connection with some of them people, and they're saying that you might just have to just hold out the olive branch to help bring them people in for yourself. We have got the Queen of Wands here as well, my love. The Queen of Wands is coming in saying to focus on being proud of where you have got to. We've got the Sunflower here. That's drawing me to the summer months as well for you, my love, where they're talking about where we're going to feel like we're in a totally different place in the summertime to where you are right now. And that isn't necessarily a prediction, because I don't do predictions. This is saying that if we focus on the things the tarot cards are advising you, that you're going to be in a totally different place there. With the Wands, she's showing me the wand, and even though the Queen is very, very regal and strong within herself, sometimes she does need support. I always call the Wands hey Pharaoh, I always call, when I see somebody holding it, it looks like holding a staff. It's like the staff of support, saying sometimes you need that support. Sometimes you need to be like, hey, I need help with this. The Queen is a great communicator and delegator. You do sometimes forget to communicate and tell people what you do need guidance on yourself and what you do need help with. The card is reminding you that you do need to remember to do that sometimes, as you stay there. But they are showing me a lot of luck coming around you as well. Let me get you a Rebel deck card, my love. Thank you, Eco. Okay, this card is saying stop talking. I know I was talking about communicating then, so it's like the total opposite, but this card's saying stop talking, shut your mouth and listen. This card's reminding us that communication is a two-way street, and even though you are a very, very good listener, sometimes you do forget to just just listen to what somebody is saying to you, and how they're trying to communicate some sort of situation to you, and you forget that, and you tend to there's times when, even though you've got this big heart, you sometimes try just to bring the fun in because you don't want anyone feeling down, and it can make the other person feel like that they're not listened to. So it's saying to remember communication, it's a two-way street as well. That ain't happening, says TJ. I can only tell you what the cards say for the guidance there, so it's up to everyone who's a recipient. If they want to take that guidance, it's up to them personally. If anyone would like a reading, put a number 1 in the chat. If you don't put a 1 in the chat, I won't know that you want a reading, because I only look at the ones and then I'll see who I'm drawn to, and if I pick you, then I'll ask you to put a question in the chat. And if you don't know what to ask, you can ask for a general. And if what's it called, I just say no legal or health related readings, put a 1 in the chat if you'd like a reading. Nico says, oh, we'll remind you of this one tonight, hen. We're all in on helping you. Pharaoh, do you want to, sorry, Pharaoh, feel drawn to you. Do you want to put your question in the chat, my love? Hen says, and this is why I say my friends bully me. Phantom TJ. Oh, being little sods. Okay, Pharaoh, feel drawn to you, my love. Do you want to put your question in the chat? For anyone new here, please hit the subscribe button to help the channel grow little by little. So I want to know about my love life, thank you. And Pharaoh, I don't mean this, you don't need to put any information different, but can you just reword your question, because I'm dyslexic and it's confusing me, the order of it. Hey Kashish as well, welcome to the stream. Yeah, Pharaoh, please can you reword your question, my love? I'm dyslexic and that just, the formation of it has just confused me. I don't know if anyone else is dyslexic here knows what I'm on about, when the way some sentences are worded. Current love energy, please. That's great, thank you. Okay, current love energy for Pharaoh. Hey, Mrs. Space Cakes. Okay. So, first of all, I want to get you one of these Lovers Oracle card, which I love to get. Oh, hit my finger. I love getting these out any chance that I do, because they are so beautiful. And they are heart shaped and I love it. Okay, this card was the wrong way round and I feel like I had to get this one out for you first. And it says on the back of it, Pharaoh, a message for you. I'm thinking of you this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I feel like that this card coming out first of all is saying that there is connections with somebody from your past that you haven't, like, them ties haven't been finally cut, and it's like we're undecided whether to go back to this person or to just move on from them. We do have this card here as well, and it says, beware of what you're projecting for the qualities you admire in one another are qualities you both possess. Equally so, the qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. This card, coming in with the message that I just said to you there, is saying that that you two did clash, I want to say, Pharaoh, quite a bit. You and your person that you do stuff, that you do think about a lot. And this is saying though that the reason why you did clash is that you are both very alike, and it's like, if we are to give it another go, then we both need to find balance there, and the best way to do that is to communicate. I feel like a very fiery energy with you and this other person, and I feel like that if you did give it a go with this person, that things would move very quickly, but it will take you by surprise, and it's like, you know, 1 second I'm just chilling, and then the next second I'm in this whole committed relationship. And you need to ensure that if this is something that you want to do, that you are prepared for that mentally within yourself as well. There is situations from your past where you sometimes find it very much hard to trust in the romantic relationships because of things that have happened to you. This card is saying not to brand everyone with the same brush, but if this person is one of them people that did hurt you emotionally, then to ensure that you know the things that you're getting into, you know the experiences there that have happened. We have got the King of Cups as well. This is showing that a person that you are attracted to emotionally, they have a really, really big heart, and they are very stable. It's just, I want to say that you within yourself need to ensure that that this is something that you're ready for. You have a very adventurous personality, and you do sometimes find it hard to be stood in one place for too long, and you do like to know what, you know, like to venture on into the next adventure. And you do, I want to say that there's times where you're like stuck between a rock and a hard place, because on one side you want this amazing loving relationship, and then on the other side you just want to be a free spirit and do whatever you want to do. Now I'm going to get you a Rebel deck card, my love. Yeah. Okay, you've got two that have come out, Pharaoh. The first one says, you're the shit, and on the back here it says, don't forget it. This is saying, don't forget how, hey Jackie, don't forget how boss you are, don't forget how amazing that you are. You have let other people's hurtful words and judgments define you in ways that they shouldn't, and to remember that what other people think about you is basically none of your business, and to live your best life. And it's also, you've got this one here saying you need a big fucking hug, squeeze. This is saying you just need a big hug, you need someone to reassure you. That's all you want, is just a reassurance. You need to communicate that as well, especially if when we're starting with a new relationship. We need to ensure that we communicate and let the other person know what our intentions are and the things that we need as well. I hope that was okay for you, Pharaoh. Guys, we're going to have a 5-minute break, okay? Don't go anywhere. Well, don't put anyone's in the chat. Where's the banner? Okay, so we're going to have a 5-minute break, because sometimes I just need to rest my energies in between my readings. It's just a way that I do my stream. Don't go anywhere. The stream is not finished. The readings are not finished. I'm having a break, and then we're going to get back to it. And we can just all enjoy the chat and have a gab. There's been loads of comments that I've missed, so we're going to look into them comments now. I want to thank everyone for coming today. I am trying my hardest to get back into a routine of doing these readings, these streams, because I fell out of my routine, and I've just missed you all so much, and it was horrible when I went here a few times a week. Nobody be picking on Hen. We don't have no bullying in the chat. I know you're all messing about, but just so I've put my 2p out there. Now what you do on Hen's stream, I don't care, but let's everyone be loving in here. I think you mean pet. We don't have no bullying. We don't. So, how's everybody's day going? Let me... Although it's all fun, Keela. But that's alright then. No, don't go anywhere, TJ. I don't want anyone to go anywhere. Hello, Jackie. Let me say hello to the people I've not said hello to. Hello, Kashish as well. Hello, Mrs. Space Cake. And hello, Tanya. I don't know if I said hello to you or not, but hello. You're welcome, Pharaoh. I don't know if I've seen you before, but thank you for coming in the stream and connecting with me today. But they're still picking on me, but I am mad. I can take it. You made me go really, really mank then, hen. I'm mad. You know, sometimes when my accent goes really, really strong, Gary can't understand anything I'm saying to him. He's like, can you spell it? Can you spell what you're trying to say to me? Tanya says, my internet is playing up. Oh no. I hate it when that happens. But you know what, right? I don't know who you are with your internet, but some of them, when you go on a contract, they put a guarantee on you. Not on you, but I mean on their service. And if it keeps playing up, Tanya, I'd ring them, go mad. Quick book selection for suggestions, sorry, from Eco, who says, I just got a copy of... Right. Let me try and read this. This word is a bit long. Necronom nom. Is that right, Ego? In the mail for some fun recipes and entertaining descriptions. Highly recommend. Is that funny, hen? My allergies, man. Sending you love for your allergies, Jackie. Fanta's craving Chinese food. Yummy. Today it's Red Nose Day for... I think we only do it in the UK. I don't think they do it in other countries, do they, hen? And Tanya and TJ and Margot, you guys can tell me. Obviously you're in the UK, but I mean, I've never heard of it anywhere else. And they're raising money, and what they're doing for school today in my school for Red Nose Day is obviously non-uniform, but the way that they're raising their money is like they want everyone to bring in some chocolate, and then they're doing a raffle, you know, for like an Easter themed raffle for it. Harrison had to go to school in red. My kids didn't have a particular colour. My lad, my little boy, he's got on like this white t-shirt with like green Minecraft writing, and then like green army chinos, and then like a plaid shirt but open over the top of it. And obviously because it's St. Patrick's Day, so I was like, you can wear your green, and then the girls are both girly today. I think I've let one of my kids come on the stream once with me when they were poorly, but I don't really share them online. I was spelling hard for Gary. Hard. Fanta says, everyone make sure you click the like button, even the lurkers. Yeah, we're going to get back to the readings in a minute. We're going to be live for about another half an hour. So hopefully I'll get quite a few readings in then. Eco. I'm loving the sass and the sarcasm in the chat today. I'm living for it. You know what's nice today though is that we actually have some sun. Because recently it's been either snowing or raining constantly. Tanya says, I didn't even know about it because Harrison was off school sick for the beginning of the week. I'm glad he's better. So got him dressed in his school uniform to be told by one of the parents in the WhatsApp group it's non-uniform. Well, I only found out yesterday. My little boy came out of school. He's like, Mum, is it non-uniform tomorrow? And he was like, yeah, but we want you to bring chocolate in instead. The teachers were, excuse me. And then I had to literally leave out of the house this morning at about like 8 o'clock on the dot so that we could go to the little Asda first. Hello, Tell King, how are you? Our streams on Hen's channel are nothing but sass and sarcasm. Gary loves bringing the sass to my channel. And we're both always dead sarcastic to each other. But apart from that, it's pretty chilled here. But I love that you guys have that. Gary is awesome. And apart from my kids and my mum included, is literally either the or one of the, including them 4 people, best people I've ever met in my life. Thank you, Erin. I'm glad that we've reached this milestone here. Okay. Thank you for sticking around in the break for those that have done. Hen says, you lot will be shocked about how much I do actually listen and how much I observe in the chat. I know everything. Okay, where's my banner? Go on, I always lose it. If you would like a reading, put a 1 in the chat, guys. Just muted myself so it cough down your ears. Okay. Jacket, I feel drawn to you, my love. Do I put your question in the chat? Well, at least you'll keep the vampires away, Tal. Tal says, I shouldn't have eaten garlic. I love garlic though, me, and it's good for you. Yeah, just waiting for Jackie's question. Hen says she's going to make her lunch. Well, I hope you enjoy it. Where's my cards? So I've got them ready. It'll keep the... Oh, sorry, Fanta. Jackie, you still here? Do you still want a reading, love? If not, I'm going to open it up back up to somebody else. It's such a common joke, that, though, isn't it? I love my dad jokes. Who wants, you know what, I best not tell that joke on the stream. She might be driving. She might be, but she put a 1. Well, I'm glad that you've not turned into a vampire, Eco Spice, who says, garlic sounds delicious. I guess I haven't been turned yet. Okay, might have a chance to come back to Jackie in a bit. If anyone would like a reading, put a 1 in the chat. We're opening it back up for everybody else. Put your 1 in the chat now, guys, if you'd like a reading. Obviously, we did pick Jackie, but she must be driving or away from the screen. Okay, Fanta, do you want to put your question in the chat, love? Well, I know a funny joke, but and it's a St. Patrick's Day joke, but I don't know if I should say it on here. I'll put it in the chat. Wait. I'm putting a joke in the chat for you guys. Okay. Yes, Fanta, you can have a general reading. Let me get the cards ready for you. And whilst we do this reading, everyone can put their jokes in the chat and we can have a laugh about them in a minute, if you want. Okay, Fanta. First of all, my love, you got the High Priestess who's coming in saying that right now we're needing to sorry guys. Right now is, I'm not laughing at you reading, Fanta, I was laughing at the comment. Right now is a time for looking into our intuition, and I want to say that you're constantly sending out questions, trying to figure out what is next. And I want to say that you have tried connecting with your own intuition, and I do want to say that you have a strong intuition, especially when it comes about other people. And it's not, and it is rare that you are wrong about your intuition, but sometimes you don't listen to it. The high priestess is coming forward for you, Fanta, saying that right now is the time to be connecting with your intuition and finding hidden knowledge within yourself. They're talking about two choices, my love, two choices that you have been presented with, and I want to say one of them keeps you where you are, and it keeps you in a place that you know that you are safe and you know the routine, but it's very stagnant and very much a repetitive of every day. The other choice is like an adventure, and it's something totally new, something that you haven't done. And I want to say the fiery part of your soul is kicking in, and it is wanting to reach out to that second choice, that second option there. But this is like, it's a risk. Do I take this risk or do I not? Now we have got the Knight of Cups here, and the Knight of Cups is saying, is going forward and saying, you know, the right now is a time that we should be going forward instead of just staying stagnant within the same place all the time. To connect with your own heart's true desire there, my love. I want to say though, for you to get to, if you are to take this second option, which does feel like a risk, there is going to be like obstacles, but I want to say it's small obstacles that you would easily be able to overcome, as you can see the knight passing over the little stream right there. We also got the King of Swords coming in here. This card's coming in saying, Fanta, you are in a great place, like the best place that you've ever been in, emotionally and mentally, that you feel like you're able to dictate to others and direct other people around you, and tell other people when you're needing them to do something for you or what you're wanting of them. They're saying that you have essentially been the caterpillar transforming into the butterfly with the metamorphosis and everything, because it's like you form a self which wasn't your true self, is like a shadow now, if that makes sense. It's like now you feel like you're becoming your true self. It's just that you're feeling this nagging within you to take this next step onto a new venture, but you are very much like hanging around on this decision, and trying to think it through to ensure that it's the right thing for you. And that is something that the cards are advising as well, to ensure you dot your I's and you cross your T's there before you're going forward. I've lost my rebel deck now. Where's it gone? Oh, there it is. I feel like the thing that is calling for you to make this change is also telling you to be reminded of, before you do that, to set the foundations in place so that everything runs smoothly, because there has been times in the past that your fiery nature within your own soul has took changing risks without thinking about putting the safety net down, and you have found yourself in moments of crisis. This card is coming in saying, as we're moving forward, if you do take this change and this risk, then to ensure that you lay the foundations there as well. Okay, let's get you a regular deck. I just had to get you that last tarot card out. Okay, Fanta, you've got this one coming in for you, love. It says, you need some fucking yoga in your life. Ancient shit is cool. This is saying that you, at the moment, are not finding time to do check-ins with yourself emotionally or mentally or spiritually. You're not really doing any sort of meditation, and I feel like that is something that you did start feeling drawn into doing in the recent past, maybe going back a year, but you've not been doing it recently. And when we forget to take the moments to check in with ourselves, to be mindful, to be in the moment, to switch everything off, we can feel like we're in a tornado going around the twist. This is saying to try and find moments every day to just connect with yourself. I'm gonna leave that with you. Hello Kirsty, how are you? If anyone would like a reading, please put a 1 in the chat. Hello Max World Entertainment. Oh, my chat just jumped on me. Greetings programs. How are you, Kirsty, and how is your fella? Hope you're both doing okay. I love you too, Max World Entertainment. Thank you, Fanta. Okay, TJ, do you want to put your question in the chat, my love? I had mine on the break, TJ. Okay, TJ, do you want to put your question in the chat, love? I'm okay, Kirsty. I'm doing good. Today is mine and Gary's second, 2-year anniversary. So we're going to be celebrating that in a bit when he finishes work with each other. I just wish that we was physically with each other right now, but he's going to be here for Christmas. Whisper. You know, in real life, people tell me sometimes it sounds like I'm whispering. I speak so quietly. Thank you, Fanta. Time does fly, Kirsty. Okay, TJ, the first card that's come for you, my love, is the World. This is talking, first and foremost, I want to say that this is talking about a cycle, a life cycle coming to its completion. I don't mean like a whole life. We have many of them within our lives, and as I always say, but one of them has just come to its completion. It's like we've just, like, if you class it like a school day, we've just finished one class and we're going on to the next. And I want to say that there was challenges within the last cycle, where you felt like, bloody hell, you know, this is a bit of hard work, but you got through it. I want to say it right now, you feel like, I want to say the world is at your feet at the moment, and it's saying that you've got many options in front of you, and to remember that the cycles keep going. Remember that we don't need to be stuck in one place. I want to say that there is times, my love, that you yourself does get like feel, you're getting the feeling like I'm just in this, you know, nothing's changing. But I want to say that recently that you have experienced change. I don't know if this is physical change or emotional, mental, positive attitude change, but I want to say that things have changed and things have gotten a lot better for you. I want to say that you have gone through a period right now where you're reminiscing on your past, and you're reminiscing on the things that you've learned, and the things that you're proud of, and the things that you are not as proud of in your past, which we all have. But this card's coming forward saying, remember to focus on the things that you are proud of, what you've experienced. And it's also saying as well to when you're going through them situations where you feel like you're struggling, just remember how far you've come. Happy St. Patrick's Day, Issa. Lovely to see you as well, love. It is. You've got the King of Pentacles here as well, TJ, my love. This card is coming in saying that a lot of things are coming to you. I can see a lot of fruition coming into you. Going back to the Six of Cups there as well, this last card we've had, it's saying to remember to connect into your inner child. It's also talking about healing from situations from when you was a child / teenager that you have left on a shelf in the back of your head. This could be many variety of things, you know. It could be any kind of thing, something from your childhood that is personal to you, and I feel very much of like a lot of strength from it. The King of Pentacles coming in though is showing a lot of fruition, like an abundance coming in, a lot of abundance coming to fruition, I should say. Hey Pooja, how are you? We've also got the Chariot that's coming forward for you as well, TJ. This card's coming through for you, telling you to just carry on going forward. I've had this a lot in a lot of the readings for today. It's like the tarot cards are coming in with the same message for a lot of people, to carry on treading on forward. 1 second. Sorry, I just dropped something. Carry on going forward, TJ, my love. And you know, it's good to reminisce, but like the cards have said, to focus on the positives there, and allow yourself to heal from the things that were hard for you, instead of letting them go around in your head. And the opposite, you know, just shelving it. you know, allow ourselves to heal from them things and then release them so that we can carry on moving forward. Okay, TJ, this is one that's come out for you. Fuck fear. It will lie to your face. This card's coming through talking about the anxieties that you yourself experience and how you let them anxieties affect your life. The card's coming and telling you to tell the anxieties to do one. Them anxieties are lying to you. Obviously, as humans, we have all sorts of anxieties that protect us and keep us safe, but I want to say that there's certain anxieties that you experience, my love, which you know yourself that are irrational for you, and if you're giving that guidance for somebody else, you would guide them to release themselves from them anxieties. Now I know this is something challenging for some of us because it is for myself. I myself suffer with anxiety. The card is coming in essentially to tell you, to remind you, to tell yourself them anxieties that you know are not helping you to bugger off. My shelves are full, says TJ. If anyone would like a reading, please put a 1 in the chat. I think this might be the last reading because we're only going till 2:15. I'm really warm on this side of my face. This is where my spirit guide comes in. Kirsty, I feel drawn to you, my love. Do I put your question in the chat? How are your puddy cats, Keela? They are doing good. I don't know when you last see me with my cats, Kirsty, because I did have 2 black cats, but one of them, Ringo, he ran away and got lost, and he never came home, unfortunately. But that was about a year ago, more than a year ago, because it was before Gary came over. And then in December last year we got a new kitten. Let me go and get him. We thought he was a girl, turns out he's a boy. Kirsty, put your question in the chat, love. Oh, she put general. Okay, so this is Mr. He's being really chilled right now. Oh, go on then. Oh, you want to come and say hello, big boy? Scratchy boy wants to come and say hello. Scratchy can't lie on me. Chill there. Come here. He's chilling. He's giving the blanket a massage. I'll just show you guys what he's doing. Here's Scratch. He's so cute though. The tuxedo cat. He is cute. Oh, I'm glad your daughter got one as well. I've got two black. I had two black cats, Kirsty, but unfortunately, one of them. I'm hoping he just found a new home. Thank you, Ecom. Kirsty wants a general. Okay, I feel drawn to my oracle cards. They both won't keep collars on now. I don't know if any other cat mums and dads in the chat have experienced that with their kit, but he will not keep a collar on. Will ya? Scratcher stopped fighting now though, which is good, since he got castrated last month. How's Gary been? Haven't seen or been in live for a while. Gary's doing good. He's not been on one of my lives for ages, but he came in the chat earlier. He put this comment. I starred it for everyone. Where he said he wanted to pop in to say hello. Lots to do at work, but we wanted to say happy 2-year anniversary to me, because it's our anniversary today. There we go. Okay, Kirsty. Has he moved out there yet? Not yet. I don't know when that official move in here is going to happen, but I'm hoping it's sooner than later. But I know that what we're planning is for him to at least be here for Christmas, because I said to him, with him not being here last Christmas, I said to him, like, I don't care if you can't make it officially to move here this year, but we want you here for Christmas. For sure. Anyway, Kirsty, my love, first card you've got, I don't know how to say her name, Nemitona, we're going to call her. Sacred Space. This card's coming through saying create an altar or visit a powerful place to connect with the divine. This card is saying that for the longest time you wanted to connect with your own guides for guidance, okay? And this card is talking about where he's giving you guidance on setting up an altar. This isn't just a pagan thing or witch thing. I've heard it many times on that side of things, which you might be, but it's also a spiritual thing to set up a place where we can connect with the divine. So this is saying to bring your favorite crystals and candles and allow yourself to go in a meditation state to help you connect with your own spirit guides, to help bring you some security. They're bringing in a feeling of anxiety as well, and saying if this is something that you don't know how to do, like in the sense of meditating, then there is obviously many guided meditations free on YouTube here. You've got Butterfly Maiden here as well. The Butterfly Maiden's coming through for you, Kirsty, talking about that how you yourself is going through a transformation. I feel like that this has been a slow transformation over a select number of years, but this is a transformation that is bringing you many blessings. It's like you are finally finding you, and it's took many bloody years, but you're finally finding yourself, and it's like you're allowing yourself to release things that you've been holding on to, my love. You've also got Saint Joan of Arc, who says you're a leader, that you're a natural leader, but there's a lot of times there you don't have confidence in yourself, and you tend to let other people take the lead because you when your anxieties come in, you get worried about messing things up or not doing it right. This card is also saying realize how much of an amazing person you are. That people do look up to you for guidance, and they look up to you for strength, and this is something that you need to see as being triumphant in for these blessings, and but it's like you don't see it within yourself, love. You've got Una here, same name as somebody else's daughter. Easy does it. Una's coming in saying there is no need to hurry or force things to happen. Everything is occurring in perfect timing. This card is coming in saying that sometimes you feel like you need to force things to happen, and if they're not happening in the way that you want them to, that you again then the anxiety starts to creep in, and you start worried that things are going to start to fall through. But to remember, everything is happening in the way that it's meant to happen, because you, my love, are healing. You got St. Patrick here, a lovely Catholic saint to have today. But you've got he's coming and bringing healing for you, my love. And you've also got St. Christopher coming, ensuring to keep you safe as well. I'm going to get you a Rebel deck card. Kirsty. That's right, cement shoes. This is here for you, love. It says you are loved, and it says on the back here, you are here for a reason. And sometimes you feel like you're not. You ask yourself, why am I here? What is my purpose for being here? And this card's coming in to remind you how much you are loved, okay? And to never forget that. And it's very important, because sometimes you do forget how much you are loved. That brings our readings to a close, my loves. Until next time, anyway. There we go. I hope that reading was okay for you, Kirsty. Anyone who I've not got to yet for today, I'm really sorry, and I hope that I do get to you next time. If you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button, and if you want to make sure you don't miss the next 3 readings, hit the bell. And if there's anyone, I know not everyone's in the position to do so, but if anyone wants a private reading, you can contact me on my public email address, which is in the description of the video, and reach out to me there. And if you want to reach out to me on social media, that is also in the description of this video as well. Anyway, ta-ra for now. Sending love to you all. I hope that you enjoy the rest of your St. Patrick's Day, and I'll see you guys for the next one. Ta-ra for now, guys.